Your OEM handle set may be different, but there are going to be Allen keys somewhere, either on the push bar side or the pull bar side. On this one, you can see there's one up here on the push bar, and there's one down here. So all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take those apart. I don't have to take it all out because it is just a set screw, so I'm just loosening it. So guys, I've loosened these set screws, and then you look at this model here. Sometimes you have a situation where there's a bolt that comes through the door and attaches. On this model, you see that there is no screw here. So if you look over here, you know, as I pointed out before, there's a riv nut there. If we open this door, you see that there's a set screw here. So I'm just gonna loosen that real quick. And every model, door model, can be slightly different, but they all utilize screws or these set screws somewhere on the either the pull handle side or the push bar side. So I'm pulling that off. And now it's revealing these two cone head screws here. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the pull handle. So we're gonna go to the other side. So this one just has a screw that goes through the door and then is threaded into the pull handle. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set this over here so we can do a hardware comparison in a second. And then now we're gonna remove the two cone head screws, and those are a flat head, so let me grab one of those. Okay, and then the old handle will come off now. It's going into that riv nut, so we're just gonna move that real quick. Okay. Okay guys, so here's the difference between the retrofit handle and the new the OEM door handle set. So here we have the OEM door handle set. If you take a look at this, and then here's the new retrofit handle set. So not really any slight difference, but if you look in here, obviously there are differences. This one has threads and it's used for the 3/8/24 hardware, whereas this one is much tinier threads. You could see it's the 1/4-20 hardware. And then if we do a hardware comparison, so here's the 1/4-20 cone head bolt, and then look at the 3/8/24. So you could see a significant difference in the thickness, and that's going to correlate with the strength and durability of the door handle set. So you can see that it's quite a bit different. Our retrofit handle is much more heavy duty. Even so with the screws, let me go ahead and show you guys the screws here. Retrofit handle with the 3/8/24, and then we have the OEM storefront handle with the 1/4-20. So you could tell, you know, this is going to be a lot easier to shear than this thicker screw. So another thing to note, guys, so if you look here, this is the OEM handle. Again, it's designed for you know, that 1/4-20 hardware, but you could see it's called a single bend because there's one bend here and then it's somewhat straight. But it's all a preference. We do have the retrofit handles in single bend form as well. So it's up to you guys. If you have a single bend, you can install the new double bend, or if you want to stick with that single bend look, you're more than welcome to. We have retrofit handles with the single bend as well. So now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to actually prep the door for the new retrofit handle set, which uses the 3/8/24 hardware. So as you can see, right now we have the 1/4-20 hardware here, holes here, the 1/4-inch holes here, and that is going to be too tiny. So all I'm going to do is take a 3/8" drill bit, and it's already drilled, so you already have that nice pilot hole. We're just going to bore these out bigger and all the way through the door. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Okay guys, so here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and drill all the way through. Okay. And then the same thing with the top. We're gonna go ahead and bore all the way through. Okay. And then now now for the riv nut side, because the new retrofit handle is the larger hardware set, it's not going to be able to go through the riv nut, and it's actually designed to utilize this screw that's actually going to go through the door and thread into the new retrofit push bar. So what that means is we're actually going to drill this out with a hole all the way through the door. Okay, so now we have that 3/8 inch hole. So this is the push bar side. What we're kind of looking at, guys, is we're going to mount the push bar across here. There's going to be that screw that threads into the push bar, and then there's going to be that cone head for the pull handle, and then a screw for the bottom of the pull handle. Okay guys, so I have all my 3/8 inch holes drilled. Of course, one thing you always want to do, just in case, is after you remove the old hardware, before you even drill, and I had already done this previously, but measure the center line of each hole. And you do that just to verify that the door wasn't somehow altered, or a custom door that would require a sort of special size handle or something like that. But measuring here to here was exactly 33 inches, and then measuring the center line to here was 9 inches, so we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and install that new retrofit handle set. Okay, Nick, you can cut it now. So here's the screw. We're going to just push it through here. Okay, and then next we're going to go ahead and push the cone head through. And the cone head is going to be on the push bar side, and then it's going to thread in the pull handle. Okay guys, so now that we have that end of the push bar mounted, we're going to go ahead and mount the pull handle first. So you just take the cone head screw, and it goes through the top here, and it's going to thread into the pull handle. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll just start it real quick. And then for the bottom pull handle, we're going to use the screw here. Here it is here. We're going to go ahead and go in. And again, it goes through the door and into this one. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and tighten those up real quick. Okay. We're going to attach the push bar to that cone head, so just pull it over and slip it on, and it'll clip on, and then we're just going to tighten this set screw down here nice and tight. And lastly, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this end down. Okay guys, so there we have the retrofit pull handle and push bar set with the heavy duty hardware. It's a great choice for you guys. Maybe you have an older door set and you need a new handle set and you can't source the old original one, or maybe you just want to upgrade the hardware to something more durable because you've been having these handles break off. This is a great solution. Again, we have it available in the single bend models or the double bend models. Here we installed the single bend, and then we have the pull handles available with a 9-inch center to center, 10-inch or 12-inch. And of course we have them in both colors, either the aluminum finish like this or the dark bronze. It's almost like a black looking color finish. So these are all available at doorclosersusa.com. If you guys have any questions, give us a call, send us an email, send us pictures. We'd be more than happy to help. Thanks a lot, guys.